All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Perfect Mr. Bible. I'm you'll always see me here in the sunroom. Usually I may go, it's like 10 degrees outside, so I'm not going out there. But I encourage you to get outside as much as possible if you can to do this stuff because it's so much more fun. Anyway, I was looking over the video that we had there on the first topic about the theories of democracy. And, I don't know if you want to sit through all that. Here's four theories of democracy. Don't get that confused with the two types of democracy, that being direct and representative. Okay, these are theories. There's two types of government, and that's direct and representative. Direct is where everybody's involved, and you'll hear in this being an election year, you'll hear people say, um, or a candidate say, "Thankful for this democracy that we live in." We do not live in a pure democracy. We live in a representative democracy somewhat. But we live in a republic. Okay, so that's the number one thing that we got to learn here in this government class is that we live in a republic. It's not a democracy. Democracy is where everyone is involved in the political process. In the United States, not everyone is involved in the political process. And I know some of you students are sitting out there like, man, I don't want to do this crap. I don't want it. The more that we do that, the further our rights could be violated when we stop to care about how our country is ran and nobody, we just kind of want it done for us, so we don't want to learn about it. That's a dangerous thing because our rights could be taken away, and you have to know this stuff and you have to get involved in it. Okay, so we live in a representative democracy where we elect people to voice our opinion. The other is direct. And direct democracies do not exist at a national level. They can't. Could you imagine if every single person in America, the 450 million or so that we have living here, voted on every single topic that came up? Well, we would never get anything finished or accomplished. That being the case. So what you're looking at here on this page, and you can take notes on this. I am an avid note taker. I've already started just taking notes off on all this stuff. Kind of refresh me because I just got through teaching a history class online, so I'm refreshing my mind. Four theories of democracy here. The protective is your traditional form of democracy where people they want to protect the rights of people. There's also a dark side to the protective theory because the protective theory assumes, what am I being protected from? That there are disparities in classes, that there will be an elite class rise up and try to take the rights away from the lesser people or the poor people. That also, on the flip of that coin, assumes that a large group of poor people could run crazy and take all the riches from the rich people. That's what the protective theory is about on democracy. It's like if you protect people's rights, then these types of things won't happen. I won't make this video too long because you can read. All right, so the pluralist theory is just special interest. Plural means many, right? Plural means many. So, or more than one. So this is all about special interest groups running our country, and so they do. Special interest groups funnel in a lot of money from people who have a special interest that not everybody has. For instance, the NRA. The NRA funnels a lot of money through Washington, D.C. to protect people's gun rights. But not everybody believes in that, so it's a special interest group. The AARP is just specifically for senior citizens. And the American Civil Liberties Union, you may hear a lot about the ACLU, is a special interest group. And they have a lot of power. Developmental, and that's where most of us are at right there. The developmental democracy is the most altruistic or the best form, is that where everybody's developing and improving, trying to find the best form of government and democracy for people so that they can live the freest, if you will, the freest life possible. And the participatory, which is fun to say, is that kind of emerged during the flower power era where these large groups of people would have a common goal, not like pluralists, small groups, but Participatory is those large groups of people. I like using my hands; they're crazy. And large groups of people. I had too much coffee. Are trying the civil rights movement. Participatory. Participatory. You know what I'm saying? That's large groups of people trying to advocate for change. All right. So there's your 4 theories. I hope that makes that a little bit easier to understand than kind of watching the video there. You can write those down. He refers to some kind of slides on there. So I'm going to leave that video up there. I'm not sure where. So hopefully this will help you out on that. And if you have any questions, let me know.